Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Omar, and today I'm gonna have a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra phone versus the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And it's not a review, it's not my thoughts. What I'm gonna do is that, I'm gonna take it back and we gonna keep this thing very simple, right? I'm gonna talk about real life usage, right? What is more important, right? Because I could tell you all about specs all day, every day. I mean, that don't mean nothing to the normal person, right? I could tell you about the chips that inside here, the processor. Who cares, right? Like who actually cares about that, right? How does the phone work? That's what we want to know. Does it work? Does it do what you need to do? Does it do what a normal person like you and me need to do, right? Will it work, right? And yes, I already did a list of the stuff that was important for me. So yes, I do have already who does it better, who doesn't. And I will tell you, like, I would have never guessed I would have gone this way, but I did. So let's start off with the screen. Both of them are the screen size is a 6.9, but they are very different 6.9. So for instance, with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, the corners are a lot more rounded, right? So when I turn it on, so this is the real estate I get. The corners are more rounded, while the S24 Ultra, the corner are less rounded. So when you have both of them together, let me get this. So when you have both of them together, it looks like the S24 Ultra has more screen to it, right? You could actually see when you put them together back like this, you see more screen on the S25 Ultra. And I think I said 24, but I meant 25. You see more screen on the S25 Ultra than on the 16 Pro Max. So when you have both of them together, right? Let's see, right here. You can see more here. You can see more here than here. It looks like the 16 Pro Max is a little bit smaller, but it's not that it's smaller. So if I put them together, I mean, if I place them together right here, they have the same height. The problem is that the corners are more rounded here than here. So you see more screen here than here. So that's one thing where I give the S25 Ultra a point here only because of that right there. Like you see more screen. And then you got the dynamic island on this one that takes a good chunk of the screen. While on this one, you only have that little camera hole. So you get more screen out of it, right? So that's why the first one with the screen, I give it to Samsung. And let's be honest, Samsung, even though they're using the same technology from last year, according to what I read, this screen looks a lot better than the S24 Ultra screen. And when I was looking through social media and everything with it, the screen on my S25 Ultra looks so much better than my 16 Pro Max. So I just wanted to get that out the way right now. So screen size, the screen of it, like in general, I give it to the S25 Ultra, right? So that's 1 point for him. Now let's go to the most important thing, because it don't matter how good your phone is, the battery life. All right, both phones have really great battery life, both of them. But, but, there's always a but. The 16 Pro Max has way better battery life. It's been optimized for the phone. This phone, after an 8-hour shift, right? And I'm keep in mind, I'm listening to music. If I'm at the office, I have the phone on and I'm looking at YouTube, right? I'm watching videos on it. I have my Bluetooth. I'm connected to my watch on it. Um, I got my earbuds connected. I'm using the phone to text, to send emails, to take pictures, And after an 8-hour shift, I still have like around 80% battery life after using all of that. If I do the same thing with my S25 Ultra, that's not the same case. So if I do the same thing with the S25 Ultra, by the end of the 8-hour shift, I'm looking around 50, 55, 60% battery life. Doing the same thing that I'm doing with the 16 Pro Max. The battery life is still great. It works as I am a heavy user. But I'm going to keep it real. You know, the 16 Pro Max has way better battery life. Even though the battery life on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is bigger at 5,000 milliamp, the battery life here with the 16 Pro Max lasts all day. All right, with heavy use. I'm using this thing all day. Emails, text messaging, pictures, videos, listening to music. You know, I have my Bluetooth connected on it. And I'm on a 5G network, right? 5G will kill your battery life. All of that, and I still end up with finish the day at work with 80, somewhere between 80% of battery life. That's how good this thing is. This thing goes on all day long. All day long. Right? I don't even have to worry about. I charge this phone at night. I leave it at 91%, 92. I wake up and it's still at 91, 92%. This one, I charge it, let's say, at 92%. When I wake up the next day, it will be at like 89. So it will lose some battery while being on standby mode. Might be because I have a lot of stuff in the background. I don't know. But this one, since this one's my main phone, this one has a lot of stuff in the background too. And this one don't lose battery, but this one does. So that's one thing right there, right? So battery life, I give it to the 16 Pro Max. So now we're 1-1. Now, let's talk about the temperature. I go heavy gaming on this thing. Sorry. And I do heavy gaming on this one too. You have to do it on both of them, right? So, how that works? With the 16 Pro Max, I'm playing Genshin Impact, right? After a 2-hour session, it feels a little warm. It's a little warm, that's all. 2-hour session, little warm, stays cool all the way through, right? S24 Ultra, after 30 minutes, I'm already feeling it getting hot. Keep in mind, I'm keeping both of them while playing at the maximum settings, right? I do not like having a $1,300 phone and not use max setting on it, right? I'm gonna use the best of the best of what we have for everything. So put on max settings, the highest FPS rate that we have on them. And with the S25 Ultra, after 30 minutes, it starts to get hot. So, 1 hour, it gets hotter, but it stays the same. 2 hours here, and it's only warm. It's not even hot, it's warm. It stays cool the majority of the time, and then it starts getting warm as time goes on. So, with that being said, I'm taking pictures, stays cool. Taking pictures, starts getting warm. Taking pictures, taking videos, stay cool. Taking videos, starts getting warm. Right? So, really with the temperature, 16 Pro Max. That's the one you want, right? So, now we got 2-1. Let's talk about every Android person's favorite thing, customization, right? Can you customize your phone? Yeah, somewhat. With the iPhone 16 Pro Max, the one thing I don't like that if you move one of the icons, it feels like it's like a magnet. They all want to move all over the place. You really don't have that freedom. With the Samsung Galaxy S24, you see how I changed the icons? I kind of like this one, so I changed it. The icons right here. I could move the icons anywhere I want. And, it's the only one that will move. It's not going to be the whole row trying to move because they feel like they have to be together. No, I could move, like I could customize my S25 Ultra however I want because it's my phone. iPhone, I can't do that. Apple needs to realize that this is my phone already. Why do you not let me customize my phone the way I want to? No, I'm limited to whatever they say. So when it comes to customizing your phone, making it unique, making it your own, the S25 Ultra is the way to go. All right. So now we got 2 ecosystem. I'm not gonna talk. We know Samsung has fridge. Like so many things out there, right? You got your laptops, your fridge, your kitchens, washers, and all this stuff. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it dumb and simple. Laptops, tablets, watch, earbuds, headphones with iPhone, right? Which is what most people will be going for. Which one works better with what? I'm gonna just go straight up and tell you the iPhone works way better with its ecosystem. It works way better. All right. So you're able to connect with the whole ecosystem instantly. With Samsung, you're able to connect, but it's not like so fluent. It's not very fluent. You feel like there's something missing to it. But with iPhone, it's very fluent. It's like instantly. It's connecting instantly like that. Da, da, da. So I'm gonna give that the ecosystem, right? Because the watch, the earbuds, the headphones, the tablets, the laptops, they all connect. They all work together really well. With the Samsung, they connect, they work, but it's not that fluid. It's not that smooth. You feel it. You feel like it's forcing it kind of. And with the 16 Pro Max, you don't feel that. It's just instantly. So with the ecosystem, I'm gonna give it to the 16 Pro Max, making it a 3-2 now. Personal use, the way I use the phone personally, right? Like I said, text messages, emails, videos, music, customizing my phone, making it my own, the overall picture, everything I do. Sometimes I even edit stuff. To me, the S25 Ultra is way better. Especially if I take a picture and I want to erase something from that picture that I did not like, the the S25 Ultra will make it so much easier. The AI on the S25 Ultra is so much better as of right now. Circle to search is one of the best tools out there. Because I don't even have to take a picture and put it on a different app. I can just hold it, click, like hold it. Actually, you know what? Here goes. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oops. Right here. All right. So I could just hold down here. Boom. I'm already circle search. I'll search the thing at the back and it'll give me everything right here. So it's gonna search for it. It tells the image is a painting titled Victorian Garden by Thomas Kindell. Depicts a serene garden scene with a stone archway covered in flowers. So it'll give me descriptions. It'll show me where to buy them as well, or buy something similar to that. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of similar pictures, paintings. It gives me all this information. I don't even have to go through all these loops. I could even be on a different app like Facebook, right? And let me look for something here. So on Facebook, okay. So we got this, right? I click for the circle search, and let me search for these headphones. So I search for the headphones, boom. I have it here. It tells me what it is. The Samsung Galaxy Buzz 3 Pro, right? Let's say I want to look for something different. So let's move this thing around. Let's look for something different. Okay, Digimon. All right, so circle search, and I'm gonna circle one of the Digimons, Omegamon. Boom, I'm searching, doing, looking at it, and let's see what it shows me. The image features Omegamon after S, Alter S, a Holy Knight Digimon. Key details including. So it tells me what is this thing right here, right? And then he'll show me more pictures of it. That's how good it is, because at work, if there's a product that I have no idea what it is, take my phone out, circle search, circle it, boom, I know what it is. I know how much it costs. I know where I could get it from and all that, right? That is one of the best tools or AI stuff that the phone has to offer. They brought that over to iPhone the same way it is on my Samsung. Game over. Well, at least for me, right? It will be game over because iPhone has really great stuff going on for it, but their AI is so far behind. All right. So I'm able to fix my pictures. I'm able to circle search. I'm able to do so much with my phone. So on a normal day use, right? On a normal life, the S25 Ultra is the phone that I would prefer to have, right? So yeah, so iPhone may have some good stuff, but the S25 Ultra is way better on it, right? So until Apple gets it together and actually does the right stuff, give us everything that we were promised, then the S24 Ultra will be the phone to go for. So now we're at a 3-3. How does the phone feel in your hand, right? So when you have them on, how do they feel? So from the sides, they both already sport a flat side, right? So both of them sport flat sides, flat screen, so they feel good. But when you're gaming here with the S24 Ultra, it's still a little bit pointy, right? The curve is only a little tiny curve. It feels better than the S24 Ultra, but you can still feel it. With the iPhone 16 Pro Max, this curve right here, is perfectly made. So when you hold it down here, when you're holding it, you don't feel it. That's how good the I believe it's called Ergonomics is on it, right? That's how good it is. Like, you don't feel it on the long run. You're holding it here, it feels good. The S25 Ultra, you feel the corners. You feel it, right? It's still it's not pointy like the S24, but you still feel it. So I'm gonna give that to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So now we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4 to 3. Photos. A lot of people gonna hate this. I don't care, right? If you're an iPhone person, you're an iPhone person. If you're a Samsung person, you're a Samsung person. If you're a Xiaomi person, you're a Xiaomi person. OnePlus. I don't care. I will tell you what I personally feel. What is better? All right. This is my personal thoughts on it. My personal review. My personal use. All right. This is my personal opinion. I don't care. Photos. This year, the S25 Ultra is taking better pictures than the 16 Pro Max. There, I said it. Yes, the S25 Ultra takes better pictures. All right. The 0.6, wide camera, the 1x camera, the 3x, the 5x, and then if you go digital, 10x, even 30x. I don't know about 30x, but let's stop at 10 for now. They take awesome photos. You go 30x, it's a hit and miss. And the 100X, well, we already know that's pretty much a gimmick, but it does work, but it doesn't at the same time. Your picture will look just like that painting, right? So, yeah, it's only a phone. Well, what are you expecting, right? 100X with a phone? Come on, right? So, yeah, the S25 Ultra is taking way better pictures this year. I even did a blind test, right? And I sent it to my wife. I'm like, okay, which group of photos look better? And I took photos of some dandelions, right? And I sent, it was like 5 1 from the iPhone 16 Pro Max, 5 1 from the S25 Ultra. Blind test. She did not know because if I tell her, she's gonna choose iPhone, right? But as a blind test, there's no way of knowing. She chose all the ones that were from Samsung. And keep in mind, this is a woman that knows her iPhone pretty well, right? And she chose the Samsung one. There's a reason for that. Samsung is taking way better pictures this time around. Way better pictures. All right. So here goes one from the dandelion. Here goes the macro one. Look how clean this thing looks. This thing looks amazing. And then this is the 100X. So the 100X not that great. 30X, it's all right. 10X, it looks good. And we did this 5X, 3X, 2X, 1X, I believe, and the wide angle. So it's taking way better photos, way better, right? Than the 16 Pro Max. I think I already erased them from here. Yeah, I erased the photos from here. Like I said, this is my work phone, so I'm using it at work, daily use, and everything. So try not to keep too much on it, right? But yeah, so the 16 Pro Max compared to the S25 Ultra, the S25 Ultra takes way better photos, not phone, way better photos. All right, that's my personal opinion. It really depends on your taste and what you like, but I mean, I blind tested it with my wife, who always says the iPhone takes better picture, and this time around, twice, not once, twice, two different occasions, she has chosen the S25 Ultra as the better pictures. So points, S25 Ultra. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're 4-4. Videos. Which phone takes better videos? All right. I'm not gonna even get to too much details. I'm not really much of a video person. I use my C Fold 6 in order to make these videos. But the 16 Pro Max takes way better videos. I'm not gonna even get in details on that. I've done both of them. It seems that videos here are more clear or more stable. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep it simple, and I'm gonna just give the point to the 16 Pro Max. I don't have any videos to show or anything. I'm just letting you know that's the way it is. So yeah, so now we're 5-4, 16 Pro Max on top. Social media apps, right? If you're on Facebook, Instagram, what's the other one? TikTok, YouTube, everything, right? Which phone is better? And I'm gonna go straight to the point on this one too. The 16 Pro Max. The apps are optimized for Apple, for iOS, right? So you could take pictures directly from the app to the app, and they can have really great quality. With the Samsung, you can't do that. You have to take pictures with your normal camera, then go to the app, and then upload it. So you have to make this extra steps in order to make it look good. And then it will lose, going from your phone to the app, it's going to lose a little bit of what's it called? Oh, I can't even talk more. But the quality of it will get lower. with Android. With iPhone, that's not gonna happen. You can take it directly from the app, great quality. From the phone to the app, great quality. So when it comes to social media, the iPhone is the best one, is the way to go. All right. So any other apps and anything like that, iPhone will be better in that form because it is optimized for the iPhone. With Android, you gotta keep in mind you have what, like 500 different type of Android phones. So you have one app to cater around 500 different apps, right? 500 different phones, I mean. So yes, with iPhone, it's going to be more priority. It's going to be a lot better. So when it comes to social media, I give that to the iPhone. When it comes to watching, so that's one more point to the iPhone, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the iPhone. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now, when it comes to watching videos, this screen right here is so much better for when you're on YouTube, when you're on YouTube, TikTok, any other app like what's it called, Netflix or whatever, Hulu, whatever you use, right? Video content is so much better with the S25 Ultra. First of all, you only got that little tiny hole, camera hole to worry about. Second of all, for I don't know how they did it using last year's technology, but the screen looks so much better. All right. With the 16 Pro Max, you got that giant camera hole right here, dynamic island, right? That takes part of your experience, right? Like it takes part of the experience of what you're looking at, the immersion, right? So it feels like it gets in the way, and then for whatever, even though they're using the newest screen, right, that Samsung has to offer, because this screen does come from Samsung. Keep that in mind. Does come from Samsung. Even though they're using the newest technology for it, this one that has last year's screen looks way more clear, way more better. All right. So that being said, the S24 Ultra gets the point here. And that was the final one that I was gonna do. So overall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for the S25 Ultra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for the 16 Pro Max. So overall, with everything, the phone to get will be the 16 Pro Max. But it really depends on you, because what ecosystem are you in? Are you willing to change? Are you willing not to change? Do you want to try something different? Right? So the like on a daily use as of right now, right? The S25 Ultra to me would provide more value. But as an overall thing, right? Especially when you're with the ecosystem and all that, the iPhone 16 Pro Max provides way better stuff. And for someone like me, I need a lot of battery life, right? I need my phone to stay as cold as possible. That's something I'm getting here with the 16 Pro Max. A lot of battery life. The phone stays cool most of the time. And with social media, this thing's the way to go, right? So, yeah. So I give this to the 16 Pro Max, right? All right, guys. So until next time, take care.